What does this do, by the way, if I hit live voting poll? Oh, I gotta log in. Okay, interesting. Are we ready for this? Yo, I've just gotten to copper. We actually haven't tried fishing at copper yet. We've been doing all kinds of crazy stuff today. Okay. All right. I'm so overwhelmed by this. I'm so overwhelmed by this, Blunty. So I don't really know what to do because I haven't. We're just gonna have to look up stuff, and if I remember it, I remember it. If I don't, I don't, kind of thing. And if I have no idea, I'm not gonna rank it, but I'm gonna give y'all a chance. Okay. I like that you've got RF4 here at the top. Like, let's just take the. Nah, never mind. We're gonna start at the bottom. We're gonna do this in reverse order. I don't even know what this is. There's so much on here. I don't even know what it is. I really don't. Um, you don't know all of them? Yeah, I don't know many of them. Okay, I'm gonna say, oh, never played. Thank you so much, Blunty. Oh, it's just like my way out. But I'll listen to y'all's feedback. Okay, Adam Fishing 2. Man, it was actually fun. Honestly, Adam Fishing 2 was actually really fun. I'm gonna go C tier. So Adam Fishing 1, I never played. Adam Fishing 2, fun game. Fun game. Had some good ideas to it. World of Fishing, I never played it. This is the game I wanted to play. Here, let me do this at least. Have any of y'all actually played World of Fishing? This is the game like I actually wanted to play, and the server had been shut down. See this picture here? It's like an MMO fishing game. I would have loved to have been able to try that. If somebody figures out a way to open up like a private, server, World of Fishing, I mean, they would probably, I mean, I don't know. If that becomes a thing, I would love to know that. All right. Who was it that had this deep sea fishing game? This is like literally one of those watches you wear that's a game, right? You like wear it on your arm and you're like, yeah, I've never played that. Do we even have is there even like I don't even know how to find this. Anyway, okay. So now we're getting into the Super Nintendo games. This one's called Bassing Black Bass. I'm gonna just make sure my it's like I don't remember a lot of this stuff, so okay, here you go, guys. This is what it looks like. Oh man, I do remember some of these old Nintendo games where you had like tournaments and stuff against AI. I don't think I've played this one, but I do think I've played some of these. Okay, that's cool. I don't know. All right, next one is called Bass Tournament of Champions. Now, y'all let me know if y'all have played any of these. I'm going to keep reading chat. Yeah, you're definitely going to have to throw on like Super Nintendo on the end of that search because now we're getting into like real life names of tournaments and stuff. Oh, wait. This might be what I was thinking of. I might have tried this one, but I just don't remember for sure. Oh, look how cool this is, though. I could have gotten down with a fishing game like this back in the day. That's cool. All right. And then this one looks like just a sequel to this one. It's like Super Black Bass. This one was just called Bassing Back Glass. So these two go together. I've not played it. Okay, can Blunty, can you tell me or someone tell me what this is? Is this Russian Fishing 2 or something? You played all these Rainbow before? That's awesome. I can't. It's not translated. Somebody in chat or on the video later is gonna have to tell me what this is. And again, I can't read it. My old eyes. What if we. Fishing Clash. Wait, Fishing Clash. Isn't that a mobile game? Or am I losing my mind? Yeah, this is a mobile game. I've played this before. I can actually rank this. This is what this game looks like. I think a lot of y'all have played it. We've talked about this before. You're collecting these cards. You level up the cards, and the more you level up the card, it allows you to catch bigger fish of those. And so the way they're trying to get your money is because eventually you're like, do you want to spend money to buy more cards, basically. There's a lot of systems in this game, though. Are you actually going to fish? There's so many. Yeah, talking about a grind. We're actually not fishing. This is just like all about the systems. Anyway, it's a thing. So I'll say Fishing Class. I'll give it a D tier. I've had some fun moments. It's no Adam Fishing 2, but it's all right. No, the graphics aren't bad at all, but the gameplay loop I get tired of pretty quick. All right, so this is Championship Bass, made by EA Sports. Man, so much bass stuff. Oh, sorry, it's not F tier. It's I'm not sure tier. All right, so we're looking for, this is back in the day, EA Championship Bass. This came out in February 29th of 2000. All right. Have y'all played this? He just threw a little like crawfish out there. Is that a catfish? Man, these graphics are so like dated, aren't they? You can just tell. Oh, it got away. You didn't set the hook, buddy. All right, so that's Championship Bass. Again, I'm sure I even like recognize the cover art. I just don't think I ever played. All right, Fishing Master. Again, the cover art on this looks awesome. Let's see if we can find out about it. Fishing Master. Wait, is this a interesting? It looks like this is like a mobile PS Plus game or something. Whoa, look at PlayStation VR. Fishing Master, great game, played on the Wii. Is this the game you're thinking of? Hey, that actually looks reasonable. This was a Wii game? But is this the same one? This is on PlayStation VR. I'm saying, does it look like the same one? Look how they got the line tension below the fish. Catch that fish, dude. I want to see that paddlefish. This does look cool. And this is all in VR. It is a paddlefish, or whatever it's called. Interesting. Okay. Zebco. I used to have a Zebco. Zebco Fishing. All right, I'm going to stop looking. Y'all tell me if you see one that you're like, oh, I loved that one. Zebco Fishing. Trophy Bass 4. Field and Stream Trophy Bass 3D. All right, hold on. Let's look real quick. I just wanted to see really quick what this one looked like. All right, so this is Trophy Bass 4. So this is the one from two ones ago. It actually looks pretty cool, like the way they were selecting. Oh, that's neat. I like the top down. I like the top down. I've played some fun games that was like top down fishing like that. Obviously, it's old graphics, but pretty neat. All right, is any of this paddlefish beneath the Golden Gate Bridge? Trophy Bass 4 was your childhood? Really? That's what I just looked up. That's this one, right? Fishing Master World Tour. Gotcha, hot take. Okay, cool. Okay, Trophy Bass 2, Trophy Bass. There's the very first one. So these are all in the same series. Trophy Bass 1, 2, 3D, 4. Now, reel fishing. Okay, what is reel fishing? That sounds familiar. But let me see what it is. Oh, there's been a lot of them. There's been a lot of reel fishing games. The first one might have come out in 1996. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is so cool. All right, from 1996, this is what it looked like in 96. This is reel fishing. Oh, that's cool. And then the year 2000, still PlayStation. Actually looks decent. 2001, Dreamcast. Okay, this looks like a legit game. 2009, PlayStation. 2011, Nintendo 3DS. Okay, they took a step backwards. 2013, iOS. It's a mobile game. Nintendo DS. iOS. All right, here's PlayStation Vita. Interesting. 2015. And it looks like that's it. I've not seen or played any of those reel fishing games. Trophy Bass 4 was amazing, 2002. That's cool. All right, Rapella. Has anybody played a Rapella fishing game? I feel like I probably have, but there's no chance I'm going to remember it. Oh, we're about to hit a break here where I actually know a couple games. But let me just make sure. Rapella Pro Series. Let's just look that up really quick. You did a long time ago on PS2? Yeah. Rapella Pro Series. Thank y'all for being patient. I knew this one was going to take the longest because I just don't know so many of these old games. And we're going to get back to fishing here shortly, though. We're going to copper very soon. All right, so this is Rapella Pro Series. Okay, the graphics of the baits and stuff actually look really cool. You know, you had me until underwater cam. I always struggle with underwater cams. This is probably foreshadowing to other games we'll talk about, but like I think it's cool to look at, but it's not. I don't want that to be the main way you fish. I think it would be cool if it was a replay. If you could see the underwater cam on the replay, that would be one thing. But I don't think you should be able to see it when you're actively fishing. That's my take on. Where did everything go? That's my take on it. Okay, so Rapella Pro looks cool. I don't remember it. Pro Fishing Challenge. Anybody on Pro Fishing Challenge? It's a interesting. I don't know that the cover art has aged that well. Pro Fishing Challenge video game. From 2000 what? Oh, this is Xbox. This is on Xbox? Any of y'all play this? It looks like this was an online game. I mean, look at these usernames. Whoa! Did anybody do this? You played Rapella on PS a long time ago? You played real fishing on PS1? Nice. Nice. Rappel lures are good. Nothing better than a good-looking lady holding a good-looking fish. This is interesting to me because it's on Xbox, which I haven't seen a lot of Xbox talk so far. And you can see there's different players on the same lake. Yeah, this would have been cool back in the day. I agree. And the fishing actually looks reasonable. None of that underwater cam stuff. Like, looks reasonable. I can't say that I've played it or know it, so I can't rate it, but okay, so I just need a quick refresher on, because we're about to get into a game series that that I know, but I don't remember the dates of them, or like which came first, so it's going to be hard to, all right, so we're going to look up Fishing Barents Sea. I've played all of these games except for the most recent one. All right, so Fishing Barents Sea, who was made by Miscellaneous Games, and the most recent game was Ships at Sea. Okay, it looks like it goes Fishing Barents Sea in 18, Fishing North Atlantic in 2020, and then Ships at Sea in 24. All right, so Fishing Barents Sea is actually the oldest one, and probably the one that I put the most time in. Fishing North Atlantic. Let me just see if I can distinguish between the two real quick. I think Fishing North Atlantic was actually a little better. Like, okay, so we're just gonna have to go here. Let's go Fishing Barents Sea. I'm going to say C tier for me. And North Atlantic, I'm actually thinking B. Now, the new one I haven't played, and I don't even think it's on here. So if any of y'all have played the new one, let me know what you think of it. But I actually really like these games. So if you don't know, you're kind of more like into commercial fishing in these games, and they are single player, although the newest one, you might be able to do multiplayer. I feel like I've read that. But, so yeah, you're either doing like crab fishing or troll. I mean, you're doing different types of commercial fishing. They're pretty cool though. Nice buffalo hot take. Almost trophy. The deadliest catch. I have played that one actually. That would be pretty low. They did not do a great job with that in my opinion. All right. Big old bass. I just don't know these. Again, somebody shout something out if it stands out. Bass Landing. That's a funny name, but I don't know it. Legendary Fishing. I like the look of it. Let's see. All right, this was made in 2018. What is this on? Oh, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and 3DS. I wonder if I've played this. Oh, was this Ubisoft's game? Okay, hold on. I think I played this. Oh, I don't know. If I did, I didn't play it much. Up to 4 players. It's not ringing a bell, unfortunately. I bet at least somebody here has played that, but I'm not. Bass Hunter 64? I'm guessing that was on Nintendo 64. Sega Marine Fishing? Wow. All right, Sega Bass Fishing. I know we've got some Sega Bass Fishing lovers, right? Is it that the the OP OG game that people love? Is Sega Bass Fishing 1 the better one, or did it get better at the sequel? There you go. That does look cool. I mean, it's very like The graphics really said, fish on! Hit bonus, turn the ride left. Best game, classic arcade game. Okay, so people play this in the arcade as much as they do on the Sega system. Turn the rod down. Average. All right, there you go. All right, here. Oh, wait, what is this? Oh. The Catch, Carp, and Course. Oh, these Dove Soft or whatever they're called games are so, can be so controversial. All right, I have played this one. But again, it's going to be hard for me to distinguish. They all kind of run together. Let's see. I'm going to look it up both on Steam and on just a random video. How much time did I get it on this one? Only 3 hours? 3.3 hours? Oh, I would have guessed way more. At least through Steam, that's how much. This one came out in 2020, Dovetail. I feel like this was like the best of their games, maybe? Oh, that's cool. You can play this on Game Pass. Look how good this so this is the game where you can actually fish in the in the city, you know, like in a canal or whatever in the city. The only problem with these Dovetail games is the fishing mechanics not very good. Talking about repetitive fishing. Every time you pull in a fish, it just felt the same kind of. He's a little confused. I also don't love this UI. I always wanted them to have a better UI. It's really hard if you're playing it on the PC to go from something like RF4 to then this kind of setup, in my opinion. It feels so limiting. I was hoping he was going to catch a fish. Well, maybe he did. Oh yeah, they do tell you like, oh, you're in a silt bed, that kind of stuff. All right, there you go. A koi carp, a rare koi carp. All right, I don't know. What do y'all think? I think it is decent. I think I'm going to put B on that. Bassmaster. Okay, is it this same company? Let me confirm. That feels like an easy C though. But let me confirm. I think this is Bassmaster Fishing, also made by Dovetail. Obviously, this one leans way more into bass fishing. Actually, I think I like it the same. I don't know if these are B or C, but I'm remembering now. Again, you could play those tournaments either against real people or AI. There was some fun to be had. What holds all these games, like these Dovetail games had some good ideas, but the fishing mechanics and the UI for me hold it way back. All right, and it all starts with, all these are Dovetail. This is the other problem with Dovetail, Eurofishing, is they come out with a game. This one's the same. These two games are the exact same, by the way. Fishing Sim World, Bassmaster. They come out with a game and you're like, okay, this is kind of good if they keep improving it. And then you turn around and they release another game. It's just very confusing. Like, I feel like for that reason, just that reason alone, all of these need to be moved down a tier. There's no long-term support is what it always felt like. You know what I mean? I think y'all are going to agree with me. A lot of you will. Yo, what's up, Laza? Hot Take agrees? Okay. Dovetail games together. It's really hard to distinguish them. I mean, now Eurofishing back in the day, that one had a little longer tail, because you also had Eurofishing 2. But yo, we've got to find an F tier somewhere. By the way. All right. Fisher Online. For me, Fisher Online is A. I don't know if that's spicy or not. Obviously, it's a complicated situation. But just looking at the game and the mechanics of the game, if you know, to me, it's the overall the second best fishing game out there. Is this a spicy take, or do y'all agree? Hot take says agreed. Okay. A tier for you too. Okay, I like it. How many of y'all played Professional Fishing 1 and 2? I think there was a 1, and I think it was nothing, basically. Let's look this up. It's now free to play. It is in my library. Oh yeah, this is like, yeah, this was, I mean, it's interesting. It's a different game, obviously. It wasn't bad. But I think with Professional Fishing 2, which is the one we're looking at here, they actually... All right, let's look at this. Oh, crap. Professional Fishing 2 still says coming soon. So this really should be Professional Fishing 1. Right? What are they even saying about this game? Is this still coming? This is the one that says there's a demo, though. Is there a demo for this? Hold on, let me look up Professional. I remember Professional Fishing 1, I guess. I'm going to look up 2 first and just see if there's anything actually out there. There's a reveal trailer and there's a first look and review. Wait, when did this come out? 11 months ago, Hawkeye did a first look at this. Oh, I remember playing this demo. You meant to add the first one? Well, I think the first one is what most of us have actually played. But they came out with this demo, right? Oh, yeah, I remember this. Again, the UI is so important for me, to me. And this UI is weird. But I don't think this game is even out yet. I think this is like still in development. All right, so let's pretend this is Professional Fishing 1. And if it's Professional Fishing 1, I think I would say B. It was okay, right? B or C? What do y'all think of Professional Fishing 1? 1 was very easy, though. Bite rate out of this world. And the second is meh. 1 was good. Didn't know they were making a second. By the way, Chum says Pro Bass Fishing 2003 was S tier. B, you think B is reasonable on that? That's what I'm feeling like. Okay, Fishing Simulator. What is Fishing Simulator? I've heard people talk. Oh, wait, does this mean this doesn't talk about Ultimate? No, there's Ultimate Fishing. Okay. What is Fishing Simulator? If I try to search for this, the most of what comes out is Ultimate Fishing Simulator. Fishing Simulator on Steam? I don't see this one, Blunty. I don't know. I guess I'm just kind of have to put never played it. Do y'all know what that is? It's a buggy mess. All right. Here is the like difficult. This is probably the most difficult one for me on the list as I look through these. What to do with Russian Fishing 3. Now, in case anybody's here that hasn't actually looked into Russian Fishing 3, Russian Fishing 3 was an amazing game. However, it's 2D and it was never translated into English. Okay? So it's got like hundreds of maps. I mean, so many different maps. It's very like progression heavy, very complex. I feel like Russian Fishing 4 is in some ways is still less complex than Russian Fishing 3 was, because Russian Fishing 3 had so much development, and with 2D assets, it was probably a lot easier to just pump stuff into it. So it has a lot going for it. I think I agree with you. I think it's an A tier right behind Fisher Online. By the way, these are ranked appropriately. I think I would go like this. And maybe like this. Okay. So anyway, there's Russian Fishing 3. All right, now we have Ultimate Fishing 1 and 2. All right, let me pull these up. Ultimate Fishing, as fun as it was, it always felt like a weekend game to me. Ultimate Fishing Simulator. It always felt like very fun, but you could like level up, buy all the equipment, see most of the things in about a weekend. So the first one I would put B tier, and I'd probably put it in the first place on B tier. But the second one's not that high for me. I think the second one's probably, I don't know if I can actually put it F. I think that's disingenuous, but are they even still, I mean, this only came out in 2022. Are they still doing content for this game? Realistically, it's funny because if I'm comparing it to other things, it's probably actually C tier. But okay, this is what I'm thinking here. I think we just are going to slide everything. I think we're being a little generous. I think all this C stuff should have been D tier, and I actually think professional fishing is C tier for me. Remember, this is supposed to be Professional Fishing 1. I think Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2 and Professional Fishing 2 are about at the same place for me. Okay. All right, we don't need to look anything up for Fishing Planet. Fishing Planet is A tier for me. It really is. It's not a perfect game, obviously. None of these are. And I would put it behind RRF3 and Fisher Online, but not by much. In fact, it might really, I mean, no, let's put it here. Come on. I don't know what it would be like to actually play RF3 for more than an hour. I mean, I've just played it a little bit. It's cool. The concept is great, but I've actually put some time in on Fishing Planet. I think that's where it would be for me. All right, Fisherman. So sad. I loved the idea of it, but for a game like Fishing Planet to create a standalone version, but then to not continue to development, so to know that you're playing Fishing Planet, but you don't have all of the new stuff. Other than that, it's great. It's not as grindy. It's not trying to like talk you into buying all the like DLC packs all the time. But it's just a dead game, and that in that environment, it just kind of makes it feel like not that great. RF3 had chatfish. We're regressing. That's funny. RF4 has 450 fish species or something. RF3 did? Okay, wow. RF3 had 450. I didn't know that, Blunty. That's so many. It just got abandoned. Totally agree. Yes. Yeah. It's not even the same company. They sold the rights to someone else to make a standalone version. Yeah, and then it got dumped. Okay. Um, the Angler. Just kidding, of course. Let's see. Actually, once we get this far in the tier list, it's actually most helpful for me to see to make the comparison. Would I rather play the Angler than something else? Yes. I would rather play the Angler than Ultimate Fishing Simulator. But overall, Ultimate Fishing Simulator does have better fishing mechanics and more places to fish. For me, this is very close. These two games are very close in my mind. B range. It's got some things going for it. Like if you really like exploration, missions, narrative, really good graphics. Yeah, I think I like it there. I think I like it there. Yeah. I mean, this is no surprise, right? I say this all the time. Right now, for me, RF4 is the best fishing game. I am not on the payroll or anything like this. It's just all around. It's not even close. The only thing that I sometimes think is like, oh, Fisher Online, didn't have all of the baggage weighing it down. Like maybe you could say, okay, it's not as good, but it's close. But I mean, I'm not comfortable saying that right now. Fisher Online is a really good game, but RF4 is S tier. Come on. Tet said graphics and map S tier. Yeah, that's for the Angler. The Angler has huge potential due to the developer publisher. The Hunter has had great improvements over the years. This game needs time to catch up. Okay, I agree, Captain Malone. I think we can have a little hope that this can go up in the future. But isn't it weird that the most recent update to the Angler was adding bait boats and ground bait, and yet you'd put that in the game before you put true like feeder fishing in? Like you can't fish with multiple rods, you don't have rod holders, or even putting them on the ground, like you're fishing with one rod at a time. It just the order, the decision making there seems really weird. Really weird to me. But I don't disagree with you of having hope, because you're right, that company has shown that they will continue to develop their games. They typically make good choices, and there's evidence to support that things will get better, and they have gotten better. The Angler is a way better game now than it was